All right. Shall we?
Yeah,
I'm
just
ready
like
for the super
step into
tank.
it.
Okay. Here we go.
Turbo tank?
Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hi, welcome to Thunk Tank. My name is Calvin, and I'm a professional.
My name's Andreas, and I claim to be a professional.
My name's Eric, and today I learned that pink kryptonite turns Superman gay. Happy Pride Month!
So I want to give you, because I haven't had like a real like solid thunk. I feel like in a while.
Okay. You feel like you need to make up for it.
And no, today I had a thunk. I stumbled over a thunk. And I was like,
this is an accidental.
the only people that are offended when someone says like, "Oh, you're gay," the only people that are offended are people that are super homophobic, or like gay people who understand that it's generally bad and goes against the whole cause and is like negative, but like they're not really offended. The only people that are offended are the super homophobic people who would say something like that, right? And I was like, how do I use that to my benefit? And I want to just show you what came of that. Studies show that cops that shoot kids are secretly repressed pedophiles.
That can't
Like,
be a
is
real
that a
fact.
true thing?
No, of course it's not.
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What a great way to disincentivize cops from shooting kids is to be like, oh yeah, no, they're just secretly a pedophile.
Oh God.
Don't shoot a kid. You'd be secretly a pedophile, probably.
That's and like judging by like how demographics work, you're probably. I wonder if we could actually do the study and make it a real like true thing.
Statistics.
Yeah,
You can pull anything out of those. We know
exactly. We could probably make this a legitimate scientific study.
Well, not legitimate.
Anybody who's a sociologist, go ahead and take that idea for your master's thesis.
We could make it appear to be a legitimate scientific study for sure.
Yeah. To be fair, some of those journals will just publish fucking anything. Holy shit.
Yeah.
There is like no scruples to be had.
And then what you do, you make up a fake scientific study, and then you just call all the news networks.
Yeah, because they're gonna eat this shit up. Right? And then cops are gonna get worried about shooting kids, maybe a little bit more than they are, which is, to be fair, not nearly as much as they should be worried.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to appear to be repressed pedophiles.
Okay.
Can we do a study about how Trump supporters are repressed pedophiles? Because they are, like, we know that's a fact.
Some of them distinctly are, but that's just how statistics work. Because statistics are the butthole of mathematics.
well, do you guys remember Pizzagate?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. They fully believe there's all these cabals of pedophiles selling kids in a pizzeria or a Chinese restaurant or something.
So
the only person who would reasonably believe that is a pedophile.
What? No, that's a jump.
There are like, I don't know if they call them cabals, but there's definitely groups of people selling kids.
Doing bad shit.
That's definitely
Jeffrey Epstein, all of them. Yeah,
huge problem.
Yeah. Prince Philip or whatever the fuck his name is.
Let's not besmirch the names of literal princes unless we're sure what their name is.
Well, he was one of the princes of England, so like, fuck it. You know what?
Yeah, they're probably all pedophiles. Fuck England.
Bunch of tea drinking pedos.
Just the royalty.
Just the
regular English people are probably mostly fine. Just the royalty and the children's TV presenters. The rest are mostly fine.
On a side note, I would just like to point out how upsetting it is, the world that we live in nowadays, where, people are like crazy people on their crazy shows spout all kinds of nonsense, and then it turns out that some of it is true. Not exactly the way they thought it was, but like, but there's a bunch of it that's like, oh shit, there are people. Not Satanists, but
I feel attacked right now.
No. I'm not talking about you. Definitely not talking about us.
No, we would never say bullshit that turns out to be slightly true. Ever. Our bullshit is
nothing
always
we say
wrong.
is true. Except for the
Oh.
bit about pink kryptonite, that was true.
Oh no.
Um,
That was true. Fuck
that was
yeah.
true.
No, I don't
So
believe
wait.
it.
Wait,
Oh, you-
was
oh,
it
yeah?
a
Look it
negative
up.
or did it give it like pink kryptonite? Just he was like, I guess I like dudes now, and everything was fine, and nothing changed.
Well, he stopped being like in love with Lois and started like being attracted to Jimmy and noticed his curtains and things like that. Anyway,
Oh, that's a little bit fucked up.
super fucked up.
Is
I
this
was- no,
a
no.
Silver Age comic?
No, this was like 2003.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
So here's what I
Yeah.
would say: if they
DC
had,
should be ashamed of themselves.
if they had just fucking been like, all right, he's gay now. He's into Jimmy.
He's gay
and
forever.
Nothing
That-
else changed. Nothing. Like fucking zero changed except he's now gay. I would have been like, all right, well, DC deserves some props, and I want to see that movie
You know,
because it's just a very strong man trying to figure out his newfound sexuality, and that's
Superman
kinda
suddenly
great.
realizes he's
That's
gay
kinda awesome.
would make a better movie than any of the recent DC movies.
Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
fuck yeah. It's just all it is I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain, but I believe it's about two men discovering their love for each other or something.
The
I don't really
Cowboys.
care, but it's
right?
Brokeback Mountain interspersed with superhero action scenes. That's
Yeah.
all it is, which is fucking bonkers,
Would be pretty good.
right?
It would be pretty
I'd
great.
watch that.
I would be,
Fuck yeah.
and it can't be freaking like Superman stand-in. I don't want to see like somebody's
wanna see the
original
Witcher guy.
character. Yeah. Henrik Cavill's Superman, gay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my god, I would watch that. And I'm not even like interested in that kind of like story, but like holy shit, would I watch that?
That would, if they did it right, it would be great.
It
Of
would.
course,
It could.
given how they handle lots of things, they would probably be garbage. They would probably find a way to ruin that wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Freaking
true.
Hollywood, DC.
Fucking Jesus.
Let me make movies, guys. I could do better. You're trash. Not because I'm good. You're just trash. Sorry.
Oh, so back to this original concept that you have.
Oh yeah.
Did you get here by the realization, not the realization, that the truth that the majority of like serious homophobes are actually just closet
No.
homosexuals?
No, I got here from like I remember seeing a funny joke that was a gay guy saying people with their nose over their like out from their mask was a
yeah,
sign
yeah.
they wanted gay sex,
Yeah.
and I thought that was
Oh.
very funny because the only people that would be like horribly offended by someone propositioning them with gay sex are the people that had their nose over their masks because conservatives are weird.
That's a
So
fair
my-
point, I think. Yeah.
Right.
I don't
So-
know, but I think.
So I'm trying to harness that fucking energy,
Right.
but not take the homosexual kind of nature because I'm not gay. I don't feel like I can be like, oh yeah, you're gay if you do that. Like that's not helping anyone.
Yeah,
I have no
yeah.
right to do that. But no one wants to be a pedophile.
And no one cares
No.
how much you talk shit about them.
Right. Pedophiles basically are treated like inhumans in this country,
It's-
although it's handled differently in other countries, which is interesting.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
weird, and I don't want to talk about
Taking
the politics.
advantage of the way pedophiles are treated to try to convince cops to not shoot kids might
Exactly.
be good. But I don't think it'll work because
Oh,
cops are
definitely
above the
not.
law and all judgment. If you don't back the blue 100%, you're a commie traitor.
Which is why you have to convince their wives that they might bugger the children.
I
See, here's
don't.
the thing. They might do that already.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
that's
even.
true.
The amount
Like-
of domestic abuse that occurs in the households of law enforcement officers is statistically higher than elsewhere.
Yeah.
And if you're in a domestic situation with an abuser, go get help. There's phone
Hold
numbers
on,
that
let me
we
get the
maybe could even
hotline.
put on the screen. Yeah, get the
Yeah.
hotline. bro.
Yeah. So
Get the
it's-
hotlines on the line.
you're just drastically your ability to sympathize with the situation is so just it's undercut by how disgusted you are by the very concept, right? What you don't realize is how corrupt the police system is. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah, I think if
shame them
police.
into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they would just cover up the child murders more instead of being like they would just hide the bodies and pretend it wasn't them.
All right. So the number. The
Which they
number
may
name
already be
random-
doing.
Yeah.
The
Number.
number that you need to call is 1-800-799-SAFE. That again is 1-800-799-7233.
Someday our podcast is going to help a legitimate real person.
And that day we'll have fully fulfilled our purpose.
Yes.
And
you're
then
in
we'll
need,
die
get
and
help.
go off into the stars.
No, we'll keep sending shitty podcasts every week. Tuesdays, same robot time, same robot channel.
Welcome to Thunk Tank. This is an advice show. No,
Okay,
fuck,
no.
that's the other brothers. Shit.
No.
This is a bad idea show.
That's right.
Give advice.
Some of the
Like,
good
we
do give
ideas.
advice.
Then we
Just-
failed.
We do good
failed
ideas.
when
We don't
Is that a failure?
No, we have never failed.
We have never
never
failed.
failed to have a good idea or a bad
We've never
idea.
failed. Not once. Fuck you.
Maybe it's just an idea podcast. It's a podcast
It's an
about
idea
ideas.
podcast.
Yeah.
This is a podcast about ideas
And saving people's
and the
lives.
shape of the world, and saving people's lives, and, also
And
gay
making the world a
Superman.
better place.
Right.
And for this month only, rainbows.
Oh yeah,
No,
totally.
I fucking yeah, right, exactly. At the end of this month, fucking done. I'm putting on my all black pants and shirt, and
I should have gotten a rainbow outfit.
Yeah,
Oh,
now I'm
fuck
feeling.
yeah. Oh,
Look,
we should
if
get-
the
we
month
should
isn't
get,
over.
like-
Month isn't over.
Yeah, yeah.
we can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. We'll get next week.
We'll do a
Uh,
we'll do a rainbow
Next
outfit.
week,
Fuck yeah,
rainbow episode.
rainbow episode.
rainbow themed. Everyone come up with rainbow ideas.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And we're not adding any more definition on what that means.
Rainbow ideas could be a wide variety of ideas.
But yeah, no, I think cops shouldn't shoot kids, and basically we should
What
blame
a
their pedos if they do.
phenomenal concept. Cops shouldn't.
At
shoot
least-
kids.
Yeah,
I think-
right. It's a real rough ride on
Yeah,
that one.
I think if we had any like ability to control cops' actions, they would be punished for shooting kids just in general.
Hmm.
And they aren't. So we have factually no ability to control their actions.
Right.
And
I
no
would say
amount of shaming
legally.
or pressure. No amount of shaming or pressure will change because we already call them child murderers when they murder a child.
Oh yeah, but for some reason, murdering a child, I think we're in the U.S., so I know
So,
it's
yeah, we're
not this
fucked.
way in Europe, but murdering the child is somehow not as bad as fucking the child, which is insane to me. But I think maybe it would be worse if we claimed that they were.
I mean, we could
Also-
try it. Couldn't
Yeah.
be worse than the current situation.
Calvin's
can't
super
get-
uncomfortable.
Can't get any worse. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm in
You have
a
a thunk?
I'm in a constant state of discomfort. I don't. You guys sprung this episode on me like so fast. For those who don't know,
Surprise.
we're like recording this in advance for once.
We never
Not
told them
on
that.
a
We did
Wednesday.
not have to say that.
We
That was
did.
not
Yeah,
in
we
the-
did. I said
pretended
it.
to be live.
I said it. We're gonna, after
Oh.
this, we're gonna pretend. Yeah, I could be lying. I lie a lot. You guys know that.
Yeah. Oh, we could
No,
start
I
telling people
I
our
mean,
live
yes, I
streams
do.
are canned. That's it. That's what we do. Never know whether we're live or pre-recorded.
Yeah.
You can never tell. To be fair, that's how most
Confusion.
content
That's how you make
works.
fans.
Is it?
No, it's not.
We're
I don't-
lying
I
to
don't
you.
know, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Eric, did you bring anything? Because I've got more. I've got a lot more.
I have kind of a question/problem opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh,
Problem
problem
opportunity?
opportunities are my favorite.
Yeah.
I love
So
when
I
you
have
have
come
them.
into possession of a large box
Mm.
of unused, unopened, sealed in their original boxes, hypodermic needles for diabetics to inject themselves with insulin. And they're old, so I can't like give them to a diabetic who could inject themselves. And they're unused, so I can't drop them off at any like used needle receptacle.
Uh huh.
Okay,
So I can't dispose of them.
Are they?
I
They're-
can't use them for their intended purpose.
Could you bring them to a needle exchange? Could you donate
And
them
get
to one of those?
different.
There are needle exchanges.
I think they're too
Yeah.
old for that. Also, I don't think there are needle exchanges around here.
So is
No?
there insulin in them, or they're just
No,
they're ready to
they're just
get-
needles,
they're just-
hypodermic needles.
just hypodermic needles? So that's useful for more stuff than injecting
Yeah, you
people.
could do glue applications.
There's like tons of hobbyist kind of things like that.
Mhm.
There's also
Hobbyists buy hypodermics?
Hobbyists
science
there's hobbyist
reasons.
drug use. Have you thought about taking up hard drugs?
I have never thought about the doing the needle drugs, but
I have only
now I've
because
got
I
the
watched Pulp
needles.
Fiction. I thought my thought was,
I use hypodermic needles for stuff all the time.
oh,
I mean,
needle drugs?
no, not for drugs. For like transferring an exact amount of fluid from one thing to another because they have the.
I think
little
those are
gradient?
syringes, not. I'm talking about the stabby parts.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
you
I have the
only have
stabby
the
parts
needle.
too.
I'm pretty sure I only have the stabby parts.
Oh, that's an
holy shit,
entirely.
How many do you have?
That's a lot.
Fuck ton. Like more than I can just subtly throw in the dump. They will be upset with me if I throw this level of needles into the dump.
I feel like now you just get the syringes to go with them, and in case the apocalypse happens, you have that now.
For what? The apocalypse. Yes.
Air embolism fighting.
Needle drugs.
I feel like I can't think of anything interesting yet, but like my initial thought is like just throw that up on eBay. Somebody will grab it.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
That might be illegal, but maybe that's what to do.
How is that illegal?
No,
They're fucking-
they're just stabby
just
bits.
lead with that they're
I
not.
feel
they're-
like they're somehow
old.
controlled by the government to try to stop. Because
They're not.
like, I
They're
don't know,
not.
like needle reuse is a problem in needle drug communities.
Okay.
That's true.
And why would they reuse the needles that they could just get more? They're cheap.
Poor.
But
Oh,
the
maybe.
needles are real cheap. You just get your own.
They're on drugs and they're not thinking straight.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I
fair.
feel like needles are like slightly controlled, and you can't just buy them without a prescription.
No, I've got pointy ends on
I would-
my syringes.
Are they
Huh.
really pointy?
Yeah.
Like flesh pointy?
Like I wouldn't put them near my body because they probably are pointy.
Because
And,
they're super sharp.
Okay.
and sometimes
Okay,
I
yeah,
need
yeah.
to like do sterilized experiments and things, and I make sure that they're like I
You boil your needles, yeah.
and then
It'll be
I
bulging.
burn the ends on them. Like you can heat up the end and sterilize it if you're transferring
Weird.
stuff that needs to be not contaminated.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never used them to stab anything that's flesh, but I
That's
found them.
good.
I found them.
But you have injected grape juice into apples, right? And made it grapple. Who here remembers grapples and
Look.
purple ketchup?
Dude, now
Jesus,
I'm going
purple
to.
ketchup.
Fuck yeah!
home-
right? Do you remember purple
DIY
ketchup?
grapple video would do real well on TikTok.
Hmm.
Oh god, it really probably would. I hate TikTok.
So I have
Jesus,
some
there's so many funny
unused
people.
ones, and I'm definitely doing that with them.
Awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So
You
wait,
can also
have-
add like mint flavored weird shit too.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Mint watermelon? Fuck yeah.
Wow.
So on TikTok, they're doing yellow mustard and watermelon.
What? Why?
What?
What?
No,
What
go
do you
fuck
mean?
Yellow
yourself.
mustard on the. You take a slice of watermelon, you put yellow mustard on it. Yeah,
No.
take a bite of the watermelon with the yellow mustard, and apparently it tastes real good.
No, these people are high on something.
I
real
can't
strong.
figure out if it's a can we get people to do this kind of thing, or it's a surprise these two things taste real good together thing.
There's no way.
That's my
no
thought.
fucking way.
But
I don't like it.
Bullshit.
so many people are doing this and not having the sort of negative, awful reaction I would immediately have if I bit into what I think this tastes like. That I'm like, either these people are really good at faking it, or this stuff's actually good. Like how? But how could that be?
No,
But
this
don't-
is bullshit.
I don't like anything about this.
but
This is
like we're
garbage.
scientists, right? We can't
Uh-huh.
assume. We have to know by testing.
I don't. Some things I'm okay with not knowing. Sometimes I
damn
don't
it.
need to know. So I'm happy with my. That's another part of being a scientist is being comfortable with the unknown.
Yeah, you have to embrace the void sometimes.
Yeah. That's like
fuck.
that's the big
Ooh,
problem with like all
needle
this.
gun.
Oh yeah,
Needle gun.
Needle gun.
Yes.
dude.
Make a gun that shoots hypodermic needles.
Yeah, with two little spinny wheels that get them,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just like a wham, and then just like a little cartridge, and it's just they jingle down
You
in and
shoot out.
boom.
I'm gonna tell you right now. One, funny as hell will get you some views on YouTube. Two, terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
Terrifying. That's my
Absolutely.
worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Honestly, put a little shit on those needles. Poison needle
Germ
gun.
warfare.
Literal shit will work for that. To
Yeah.
be fair.
It's
So
a good,
I was
damage over
was
time
that a-
weapon.
yeah. Yeah, in 40 years you're fucked. So I was at a fucking fast food restaurant
Mm.
the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gross.
My life isn't exactly where I thought it would be at this age, but I'm doing all right. You know, but not that great. So I was at a fast food restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And that fast food restaurant asked me if I wanted to round up from like the 90 cents on the dollar I had to $1 and donate that amount I've rounded up to some charity. I don't fucking remember what, but I said yes
Okay.
because it was like 6 cents, and I don't give a fuck about 6 cents.
Right, you're gonna throw that out anyway.
Once it hits like 15 cents, I'm like, that's money. But like 6 cents is nothing. Unless it's your sixth sense, in which case you need that to sense
That's not
things.
okay.
Heart. Sense it with your heart.
No. There's
So that thing where like businesses collect money for charity is absolute bullshit.
Absolute bullshit. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I looked at my fucking receipt. One, my total came to the dollar number 03, which doesn't make any sense because I didn't sign up for that.
Paying an extra 3 cents.
Paying an extra 3 cents on top of the extra like 6 cents I paid.
Yeah.
They rounded up the dollar. They didn't round up the dollar and then add 3 cents. The fuck is that? Two, nothing on that receipt said that money was donated. It just was
Huh.
added into the tax,
what?
which leads me to believe it's not tax deductible for me.
It is definitely not. It's tax deductible for them.
This
or at
is
very least
garbage.
free publicity when they donate large amounts of money to charitable things.
That makes sense.
What the fuck?
Don't donate to things that are donating to charities. Donate to charities directly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
I
there's
never-
a website for like figuring out whether the charity has like good practices and stuff.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
that.
that's
Do
the
your
first thing.
research, kids. I'm not doing it for
Mm.
Do
you.
your own research.
Yeah, we've done
don't
that
fucking look.
for one of the cool things about your sister doing her live stream is that every once in a while she'll do like a charity thing. And we'll
Cool.
match, like whatever everybody else puts in. And
Awesome.
and I feel good because we're, maybe giving to charities that we wouldn't have otherwise bothered with,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we
wanna
and we
shout
do the
out-
research.
Shout out a charity. Shout out a charity.
The Union for Concerned Scientists.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know what the fuck that does, but I'm assuming it's a bunch of
They're very
scientists who are
concerned.
concerned about shit.
They're very, very concerned about some things. They deal with like making sure that the appropriate attention gets put on climate change and things like that.
Oh, good.
Fuck,
Somebody
man.
should pay attention to that.
Yeah.
And-
God, someone should give a shit about that. Oh,
And what was the other one? I don't remember. But I've looked them up before we've done them every time or she has, to make sure that, we're not
like
They're
dumping money.
putting
in
money to the cause, not to awareness or some ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Like some
Bono's
things,
fucking
awareness is
bullshit.
important. Some things, awareness is important.
It's
but
true.
most
Not anymore
things-
though.
No.
Well,
not?
like Bono had that fucking AIDS awareness thing,
Yeah, sure.
which is AIDS awareness was a big deal. At this point, everyone's fucking aware.
Okay, yeah, but there are things you aren't aware of, and you don't know about which ones those are because you're not yet aware of
No,
them.
awareness is real, but
Yeah.
like Bono's thing still makes a shit ton of money, and it needs to stop
Yeah, that seems
a
like
little
it's
bit. 'Cause
time.
we need like research money now. Now we need
Yeah,
cure
we're-
money.
There
and
are
not-
promising vaccines based on the technology they used for the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, that looks
Really?
really cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool
it's
stuff.
like
fucking.
they're actually doing effective research on
We've
that
had
particular
that
topic.
technology since the goddamn 80s.
Yeah, but now we've been gut
Now we
punched
used
into
it on a
using
mass
it.
scale, and we're like, hey, fuck
Oh.
yeah, we can do this.
Geez, seems like
Like,
it works.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ. Hey, everyone's not dead yet. Cool.
Have we had that technology since the 80s? I
We've had it
feel like
for a while.
there was
early
like
90s to
one
late 80s.
experimental thing they did once and nobody ever followed up on it, or I don't think that
know.
technology
You're-
is.
the idea may have been around for that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they attempted a rabies vaccine with it.
Oh.
They also attempted, I think, Ebola and I think SARS. I think
Oh,
I
good.
think they attempted SARS, and that's one of the reasons it worked so well for coronavirus. Is like
'Cause-
they had shit in the bank ready to go that was like a little bit in the right flavor. I don't know
SARS
if
is
that's true.
technically a coronavirus. I'm pretty sure. I'm not like. Don't quote me on that.
it
I'm
Don't
not
is.
a
come
scientist.
here
And it
for any
also-
kind of facts
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
you can rely on. Don't do
Although,
that.
feel free to correct me in YouTube comments.
Oh,
I
please
will
leave
read
it
them
up.
and learn.
Yes,
tweet at
please
us.
leave a comment down below I mean, just tell us how we're wrong all the time. Please just say
Oh
anything.
God, yeah.
Please just
Oh,
comment.
insult
at
my
all.
voice,
Just say something, please.
my whiny little voice. Is so annoying,
It's not.
and how
it's
I
not that
talk
bad.
over people.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave a YouTube comment later about you.
Now we're gonna go in and be like, tell each other what we don't like about each other. Excellent.
Hey, fuck you,
Anonymously
guys.
over the internet. Cool.
Oh,
This podcast would be so much better if you guys were funny.
you guys brought the same energy as Andreas, maybe.
Are there really more than one of you?
Uh,
No, it's just one of us switching quantum states.
hmm.
Uh,
Or layered
Positions,
recordings,
positions.
doing 3 different voices, running 3 different VR rigs. We could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be. Like, what's that band that's all one guy?
are the gorillas?
The
Is it the Gorillaz?
The
I don't
Gorillas
think
is
so. I don't
actually like a very large amount of people that
Yeah,
rotate.
it's a
I
huge
think.
amount of people.
I think I was thinking of the Foo Fighters. I don't know. Anyway,
No, there's literally
correct
one.
me in the YouTube comments. Fuck you.
yeah, fucking mad about us being wrong.
Well,
Fucking
Foo
kill
Fighters
me.
fans, fuck the Foo Fighters. I don't even know what they are, what songs they've done.
But like, holy shit, this fucking round up shit really is awful.
Okay.
And it made me think no one really gives a shit about a couple of pennies here and there, which is why we should 100% start a charity that tries to get companies to do this. We should just start a
They're
charity.
only
that
going to
raises
do it
money.
for their own charity, right?
No. Ace Hardware asks me to do it all the time. I'm pretty sure Ace doesn't have a fucking charity.
Getting
Probably a huge multinational conglomerate.
Ace? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. They definitely vet
They
shit. too.
definitely have a charity.
Oh, you're probably right. Fuck.
Like
God.
the tax
Taxes.
implications of not having a charity seem like a bad thing.
It's like I mean, having people give you random amounts of cents for things is basically how being a Twitch streamer works.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true. But it's a matter of getting them when they're already spending money, and you're like, couple of
And,
pennies.
Ah.
You know,
Give it a-
franchise nationwide. So at every given moment, 100 people are being asked, "You want to donate 3 cents to Thunk Tank? Put your change in the tank for Thunk Tank."
We're bringing awareness to a large number of things, I'm sure.
And they're like in person, face to face. So there's implied social pressure to donate.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of fucking evil, really.
I've had people of varying degrees of aggressiveness ask me for my phone number at Harbor Freight.
What?
Yeah. So the thing is, Harbor Freight has an account where they want your phone number and your address so they can send you coupons and shit. And they're like, phone number with us? And I'm like, no, thank you. And some of them are like, all right, let me get that number and I'll put it in. I'll get you those things. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And they're like, oh, come on. And I have to be like, no, please just let me
Please
pay you the money.
Stop tracking me. Thank you.
Well, I get, so fuck. All right. So, here's a good question. I'm a registered Democrat.
Okay.
That was a
Right.
bad idea.
I have two. Yeah,
When the
fuck
purge
yeah, it was.
comes, you're target number one.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of registering Republican or independent just so that fucking I'm not on a list of people that might be.
Well, that's a
well,
theory, but like also the Democrats keep fucking up their primaries and electing the wrong candidates.
that's
they're
also
kind-
true.
They're kind of garbage.
Oh no, they're absolutely garbage. I should go in independent, but independent doesn't have candidates, do they?
That's
not they get elected.
So there is a party called the Independent Party, and they occasionally have candidates, but there's also being independent and not having a party, and it's very confusing. And the Independent Party, I think, is some kind of attempt at a scam.
Oh
Ah,
shit,
yeah.
weird.
Yeah. I don't vote.
Yeah,
Ever.
that's
We can talk
Yeah.
about that another time, maybe.
You should
I mean,
vote.
to be fair, thank God we're not like 9 months ago, because then our viewership would have really rebelled when you said that.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
yeah,
live here.
Fortunately, you're not voting didn't doom the country.
No, it does. But that's why I don't vote, is because my vote doesn't matter. That's
Like,
why.
I think if the 50% of people who don't vote voted,
Hmm.
like shit would change.
I don't.
Like, especially because those people tend to be like disadvantaged, poor, minorities. Like, if like you don't need to vote, fuck you. There's plenty of white dudes voting. But if like we got more people voting, it might affect, like, politicians might be forced to do something effective
Maybe.
just to get the few votes they need.
Hmm.
Because they win by such narrow margins. There are like
yeah, but that's
literal Congress people who won their seat by a few hundred votes.
like gerrymandering's still a thing, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But here's the thing.
Like-
Gerrymandering only works because they're using the historical voter records
Mm-hmm.
and like what parties people are registered in.
Mhm.
If the 50% of people who don't vote voted, it would fuck all that up completely.
Yeah.
For
Because
a
their
little bit.
demographics weren't taken into account when the gerrymandering happened.
Yeah. That's a good.
Also,
that's a
yeah,
good point.
fuck gerrymandering.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, so many things. I'm in favor of a completely grid based fucking
There's-
system.
There are legitimate reasons not to just have a grid.
I know, I agree completely, but I think it's better than gerrymandering. To just like fucking go grid, fuck you. I don't care what district you're in that district, and I don't care if there's 6 people or not. I agree.
I
it does
think
make representation really weird.
randomly assigning districts to like let have a computer draw maps that encapsulate an equally divided numbers of people, and each
Oh,
of them
yeah.
get a district. Just random map draws. Like we could probably
GPT-3 for president.
yes, that would be the wildest time.
That's my
Oh.
solution.
What's GPT-3?
It's a very highly advanced artificial intelligence. I've played with it a lot for stuff. I brought it up on this podcast a lot too.
Is that the
Yeah.
fucking is
With
that
the the RPG game where you type what you want and it like
fuck yeah. Fuck
generates
yeah.
smart shit.
Yeah, it writes
Yeah.
articles, it
Think-
writes code, it does all kinds of things.
Though
Can they write
Microsoft bought it.
doesn't Amazon own GPT-3?
No,
Oh.
Microsoft.
Okay. Microsoft. Okay, that's almost as bad.
They
but, like-
licensed it. They don't own it. They licensed it.
oh, I see. I don't know how any of that works,
Hmm.
but like artificial intelligence would be better than no intelligence.
Yeah, if the artificial intelligence can write policies,
Oh,
Ah,
totally.
okay.
Absolutely, it could do that.
that'd be hilarious.
Oh, I think the country would fall apart, but it would be hilarious.
Yeah,
I do agree the country would fall apart, but like, I don't know.
Maybe it's time.
2024 is not looking great.
Oh, 2022 is not looking that great.
That's fine.
Like the Democrats need to do something, or the Republicans are going to take Congress and annihilate everything. It's going to be bad.
I mean, that's
Oh.
the plan, right? That the that Russia's doing to destabilize our whole
Stop
government.
letting Russia win.
It's like
Go out and vote.
They've been doing that
Stop
for,
letting
like,
Russia have it.
many decades at this point. So and it's working.
Yeah.
Thank God social media came into play. Otherwise, they'd be a lot slower for them.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's a real argument to be made to closing our. Hey, I have a question. Could we close the internet borders?
Ooh, build an internet wall.
No,
The Great
no.
Firewall.
No. They've done that in other countries. That's super bad. Then we'd all have to use
Yeah, it's-
Tor to get our news. It's very bad. Very
it's
bad.
real bad.
It's very bad, but like,
Here's the thing.
could we do it?
We could
Like,
reasonably
that works.
block foreigners from posting on like Twitter and Facebook.
Right.
Like that's not horribly unreasonable. They'd find a way around that. It would take about 4
Absolutely.
minutes.
Yeah, no. That's
Like-
so
like, we
ridiculously easy to
could,
get around.
But there's like heck, China has like some of the most advanced internet censorship in the world, and dissidents still get messages in and out.
Yeah, no,
Like-
that's not difficult. It's just
It's the problem is
NordVPN /
No,
Thumbtack.
Jesus,
NordVPN.
they didn't sponsor us. Fuck NordVPN. Go with their competitors because they didn't sponsor us. Sponsor us, and we'll delete.
Actually,
that
What's
phrase.
the other one?
ExpressVPN is the one I use, and it's great. And please give us money, somebody.
ExpressVPN / ThunkTank. It won't work, but it might give them the idea that they should make it work.
Mm,
Yeah, write to ExpressVPN and tell them to sponsor us.
mm.
Yeah, tell them you'll get VPNs with them if they sponsor us.
Yeah, we've
Use
got
our
like
sign up code and get 10% off.
we've got
I'd
almost
pay for
40
with sign-up code
subscribers.
Thunk.
40 subscribers on
Fuck
YouTube.
yeah.
We're ready.
40?
We're ready for that.
And
kind
I
of
can
spot. Almost. Not.
Okay.
We don't actually have
I'm
40.
sorry.
I'm over
Our last
exaggerating.
video had like 17 views, so at least half of our subscribers are slacking. You fucks.
yeah, start watching more videos.
You don't even have to pay attention. Just click play and leave your phone somewhere and let us play in the darkness so we boost our stats.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
seeing the big
engagement.
numbers. It makes me feel like I'm doing good.
Yeah. Like we have something that we do that's important.
Yeah, honestly, this takes like a weird amount of precedence in my life. Is like
It's-
this podcast.
I mean, to be fair, this is like the best time of my week. I'm gonna we're pre-recording episodes because you're gonna be away, and I'm gonna be so sad for like 2 weeks while you're gone.
Or
Yeah,
are we?
no, me too. Or are we? No, we are. We definitely
are,
are.
we are,
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah, that's
Highlight of my week here.
fuck this is getting sad, guys. People are doing shit. They're like driving cars and stuff. Come on, let's spice it up a little for them. Jesus.
Dead
It's
air.
all on you.
Dead air.
Pressure.
Dead air.
Dead air. What
Dead
are you
air.
doing?
Dead air. There's deadlines. Get on it. Pressure.
Quick, what did you guys learn today?
Absolutely nothing.
No bullshit.
Other than
Pink
nothing.
kryptonite
Oh,
turns
shit.
Superman gay.
I did learn
How many
that.
times do I have to say this?
Well, obviously, I didn't learn it until just now because I totally forgot it until you said it again.
I learned that statistically 97% of cops that shoot kids are repressing pedophilic urges.
I learned that it's impossible to dispose of unused hypodermic needles.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Impossible.
Oh fuck. I actually have a use. I let me pitch you this. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
We get all these needles, we put them together and we forge weld a fucking like hammer or knife out of them.
A giant hypodermic needle made out of hypodermic
Or
needles.
a giant hypodermic needle out of a bunch of them.
He doesn't seem
Did you
There
know-
might not be that much metal in them. They're quite small.
They are.
There really isn't. But what I will say is once you've tried to do this and failed, you have things that no one will realize are hypodermic needles. And you could just
Destroy
fucking-
them utterly.
Yeah.
That's not a bad option.
Melt them down.
Melt
So
them
here's-
down.
Here's one of the weirder thoughts I've had, which I probably shouldn't share in a public forum.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll just beep this
Like-
whole part out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, beep from here. Ready?
Right.
If
Okay.
you do a murder with an in like relatively
Yeah, that's not how they catch you, though.
how do they catch you?
Bloodstains, DNA evidence, your neighbor saw you, you
Oh, yeah.
admitted it
No, I
because you're an
know.
idiot.
I-
Most criminal convictions come from confessions because people are idiots and talk to the cops. Don't
Don't
talk to
talk to
cops,
cops.
kid.
Don't talk to
Get a
cops.
fucking lawyer. You sit down. You say, "I want my fucking lawyer." They
Even
say,
if you're innocent.
And then
They-
they'll start
yeah, even
asking
if
you
you're
questions anyway, and you say, "I'm waiting for my lawyer."
Not without my lawyer.
You just don't say yes, no, maybe. They're gonna get under your skin, and you don't talk to them. That's all. Don't talk to cops.
And here's the thing: if they say, "No, don't worry, you're not under arrest. You don't need a lawyer. We just have some questions for you," you say that. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring my lawyer in if you want to talk to me.
Know whether or not you're being arrested, and after that, shut up.
Oh yeah, if they don't tell you you have the right to remain silent and shit, you're not under arrest and you can just fucking leave.
This is not legal advice. That was very bad legal advice. If you take legal advice from a podcast, that's stealing.
Don't be dumb.
Don't take other people's stuff.
Wait, that's
Dude,
not true.
stealing.
Miranda rights are
Wait, that went
necessary.
somewhere I didn't expect.
No, it's not true. They don't have to tell you you're under arrest.
To arrest you? They don't have to tell you you're under arrest if they're arresting you?
Only once when they're trying to take you somewhere. If they need to take you to jail or something, they have to tell you that you have to come with them.
The fuck? What?
But they don't have to Mirandize you until they start questioning you. So if they haven't said you have the right to remain silent and you're blabbing away in the back of the squad car,
Yeah.
that's all admissible because they're not questioning you.
So until they
So
give
one of
you
the
the
techniques
rights,
they
you can totally
use
talk to them.
Is they put you in the back of the squad car and they're
And they
either
talk.
in the front listening or recording because they're allowed to, and they just let it be silent. And nobody likes silence, and people talk to fill the silence. And a lot of them confess to crimes.
Yeah.
Don't talk ever.
Yep, no, you literally just
It's not
shut the
just
fuck
cops.
up.
Stop talking
You
to people
You only say, "I want my lawyer," and "Am I free to go?"
because
Yeah.
Because you're kind of a sovereign citizen like that.
because the cops they're not
Aware.
there to help you or anybody.
they're
They're
just
there to
to
protect the interests of capital. If you
And
don't
murder
own $1 million
children if they have
business, they
fear
don't work
urges.
for you.
that they don't know how to handle, so
Mm.
they do the kid murder.
Yeah. Anyway, that
Murdering
went off the rails
children.
at the end there.
Yeah,
Do
that was fun.
you have a title for the episode?
Cops shouldn't fuck kids.
Don't talk to cops.
Don't talk to cops.
Wait, hold on. The gay Superman movie changed my life.
There you go.
No.
That's
Maybe
it.
gay suit. How gay
Gay
Superman
Superman
changed my
would've-
life.
Would have
The
Superman
gay Superman movies, Hollywood's too much cowards to make.
The Superman movie Hollywood didn't.
The gay Superman movie, Hollywood's too something to make.
Too afraid to make.
afraid to make. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it
a
leaves
good
this
title.
big question mark. It's super clickbaity. You're here because of the clickbait. We know it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not because you like us, that's for sure. We
We are
checked.
not likable people.
I can put
turns out.
a photo of Superman, but like color swap his things to like pink and purple.
No,
And
I
some
think
pink
don't.
kryptonite. Yeah, no,
No,
I
fuck
think you should
that.
stay the same
rainbow,
colors.
You
rainbow.
should say the same colors.
Oh,
not
rainbow
changes,
cape. Maybe
except
rainbow
they don't
cape?
like men. That's it. Fuck. God, it's so simple. His personality doesn't change.
You're
He just is
right.
into dudes sexually now.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. But
Fucking-
do
that's
include
it.
some pink kryptonite in
And
that.
some pink
Okay,
kryptonite.
okay. Yeah. Pink rocks. Got it.
Oh wait, do we
And
have
it should
one
say
who
pink
would look-
kryptonite in the
Oh,
thumbnail.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. Done.
So good.
Uh,
All right.
okay, I think that's the end of the episode now, for real.
Yeah, I guess we just roll the credits. This is weird.
We-
I don't feel the pressure of having everyone watching us. Normally our streams get so many views. Oh, special thanks to Johnny D, Catherine M, and Stephen Q, our Patreon
And all our other
to make
Patreon
this happen.
subscribers.
Yeah, those are our special elite ones. Go to our Patreon, patreon.com/thunktank, and give us a little support. It really helps us make this possible and do this. Thanks.
That's it.
That's
I think we're done.
All right. Fucking peace. That was fucking rad.